Alrighty, chamoy, chamoy, chamoy. Hope everyone's doing well today. So, quickly do this real quick. There we go. Just gonna pin these. Alright, so, we're doing art today because I have some commissions I need to work on. First of all, can I just say, I just need to make a template for the fucking, like, creature at this point. Because I keep getting commissioned to specifically draw autism creatures. And I really need to just do it. Right? I just need to sit down and actually make a template. But, you know, I got some commission work that I need to work on today. I was like, you know, I'll just stream it. So, you know, it's easier for me to do and all of that jazz. Oh, excuse me. Let me also just minimize this on my end. There we go. Hello there, Rain Sand. How you doing? How you doing this fine day? Yeah, no, I just need to make my own template at some point for this. So I can actually, like, you know, stop having to remind myself how to even draw these things. Hello, Ray J. How you doing? How you doing? If I can actually get my general shape, like, I like making sure the cheek is pronounced. Hello, Glace. Alright, I forgot that came out. I forgot they were doing that. I should have watched that before I went live, but oh well. I'll probably watch it afterwards. Hey, Time. I'm doing good. I would have started earlier. However, on my end, I was literally, like, on my end, I was mowing my lawn like a responsible adult, you know? I had to make sure it was mowed. Also, hi, Bones. It was peak? Noted. I'll have to watch it when I get the chance, then. If peeps are saying it's peak, I'll check it out. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Thank you, Bones. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing this fine day? I've been looking for someone to do a thumbnail for me, but I don't know who to turn to. Man, that's unfortunate. Hopefully you can find someone, you know? Hopefully you can find an artist soon enough. Keyword is hopefully. Keyword is hopefully. Were you drinking a Monster or a beer while mowing the lawn like a boomer? No, I did not drink while mowing my lawn. I don't have like a sit-down lawn mower. I have a push mower. So, like, I literally just, like, what ended up happening is I just mowed my lawn. Afterwards, it was, my shirt was, like, sweated through. I sweat through my shirt. It was nasty. It was nasty. You don't understand. Actually, yeah, there we go. There we go. That way I'm not using the rest of that. But maybe I'll ask this guy named Rain Boulder. Yeah, no, I was just legit just like going through, right? Mowing my lawn. Afterwards, I was drenched in sweat, so I literally just ripped my shirt off, stood in front of my air conditioner like a jackass. Just literally just stood in front of it with, like, my arms spread out. And for context, on my, like, in my living room, I have a small window where, like, the air conditioner comes in, and I have a big-ass open window facing the front lawn. So if anyone walked by, they would just see my fat ass, shirtless, standing in front of my air conditioner, just drenched in sweat, because holy fuck, it's hot. That one dog meme with its eyes closed. I woke up to 20+ notifications. Oh, fun. Very fun. Yeah, no, I just, like, it was just not comfortable. It was just not comfortable. No one gonna talk about the Raid Shadow Legends collab with TMNT? Bro, I literally got a fucking phone notification for that. I got a phone notification. I don't even have Raid downloaded, but somehow my phone's like, hey, did you hear? Raid Shadow Legends is doing a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles collab. And I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Our stream with more cursed masterpieces. I keep getting commissioned to draw autism creatures. And again, I just need to make a template for myself. I really just do. Because this keeps happening. Like, I keep getting calmed for this, man. Which I'm not complaining. It's more just like I keep getting commissioned to do specifically, like, the funny little creature. And I should just, like, make a fucking template at this point. And just make it, like, a your character here or some shit. I don't know. So, like, I don't know, like, 15 bucks or something. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know, man. Been throwing that ad in my face for 2 days. Dude, like, I'm fully aware that the TMNT are in Raid Shadow Legends. I'm still not downloading Raid Shadow Legends. They thought they could get me. They really thought, oh, we're gonna finally get this fish to play Raid. We're finally gonna do it. Hey, Adam with the 1 year. Let's go. Hell yeah, dude. Autism indeed, as your local autist. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing this fine day? But no, like, I just, they really thought they were cooking. They thought they were cooking, be like, oh, we fucking got this stupid fish, and it's like, no, you didn't get me. I also want to make sure, the bottom eyelashes are prominent. So I'm gonna make sure to, like, do that. I need to make sure they're prominent when this is done. I'm at a barbecue right now, and there's 10 plus kids in a bouncy castle. Do I grab a knife? You do not grab a knife. Let the kids bounce on their bouncy castle. Don't be that guy. Those kids are living a life that, like, they're vibing. They're living their best life. Don't be that guy. I know you're supposed to be like goofy villain man, but like just let them be. Let them be. Just let them chill, you know? It's WWE time. No. You said it was for the bouncy cat. Don't do anything, you absolute buffoon. Bro's like, dude, I see all these children. It's time to stab. No, you do not stab the bouncy castle or the children. It's not the knifing of 87. Do not give into the voices, chat. Stop encouraging this man. Stop encouraging this man. Hi, Blade. Ow. Bro, I'm trying to chug coffee, and you're just out here trying to throw shit at me, bro. What the hell? What the hell, bro? I'm trying to think. How do I literally drew Valak. Like, I literally came up with this fucker's design, and my brain's having a moment trying to remember how to, like, do this. It's very funny when you're literally the guy who came up with, like, a design, and then you're like, wait, how did I do this? And I have to remind myself, like, oh yeah, this is how. This is how I did it. Sweet chin music of 87. Is that the bite? Is that the bite of 87? This is one of those things as an artist. The stylish scarf of 87. God damn, bro. God damn. Oh, my lord. I'm trying to make sure, like, everything is prominent, you know? I'm trying to make sure everything looks as good as I can make it. The incident of 83. Hi, Ross. How you doing? What I'm thinking is I'll have it come, like, back here. I think this is a good call. Just make it go over the back. This is already looking so dumb. Tired but present? Hey, dude. It's a Sunday, you know? It's all good, my dude. You don't have to be fully active. All you gotta do is exist, and that's valid AF, my dude. It do be one of those days. It do be one of those days. And that's super valid, my man. And you gotta make sure to include the purple tips. About here. There we go. And we got the horns. This is really going to be a creature of all time, you know? I mean, like, look at this. Look at that stupid head. Look at this big-ass head. The big-ass head I'm currently drawing. Now, how the hell do I do this? Okay, I think I have something. Hold on. Well, yeah, I mean, I also have a big-ass head. Trust me, I'm fully aware I have my own big-ass head. I designed my own creature. All these creatures have big-ass heads. Do it like this. And what I'm thinking is for a little goofiness. We include these right here. So they're still represented in the design. I've got an urge to get and play a fiddle. Why a fiddle? That's the true question. Why a fiddle? I'm not judging. I'm just curious. What made you go, I must play the fiddle? This is also going to be very interesting. I know a lot of the jackets straps are going to be lost in the design, but I mean, it's going to be a very elaborate creature overall, so I'll see what I can hopefully maintain, right? Like, doing the boots on this creature, dear God. Actually, I have a really funny idea. Oh, they're strapped and ready to go. We're gonna have the boots actually be... I don't know why making them, like, actually have, like, proper feet in them looks so goddamn funny. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Because now with this, we can... It's a little easier to get the details across, right? Also easier for my brain. So it's going to be like a little small boots, you know? I'm suddenly realizing, like, man, I really went all out on Valak's design. I really decided to make this elaborate fucko. I'm glad to see I walked in on peak Hailstone art. Thanks, another creature to the collection. Another creature has been added to the collection. Again, I just need to make a template and, like, just do your character here with these at this point. This is the 4th one I've drawn, man. I got nothing wrong with that. I just think, like, I just need to, like, make a your character here at this point. Like, I really just need to sit down and do it. Do it. I mean, this is already just looking so dumb. And they're not hard to do. I mean, they're pretty easy to pump out, like, realistically. Obviously, I also need to make sure, like, before these are sent, I want to make sure, like, with my emotes, I throw them in. I usually throw my emotes. The only issue I'd see with the template, that's literally just a PNG of an odd type of creature which is supposed to be minimalistic. Well, yeah. That's like the one thing. Because, like, yeah, the actual design is, very, very minimalistic. It's just a little guy. Little guy, little man. If we do... If I can get the cheek actually prominent, you know? Because I want to make sure the cheek is still there, you know? Hey, Pikachu! How you doing? How you doing? What did I do, Bones? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do to deserve that honest reaction? Come on. I'm gonna make sure this cheek is prominent, god damn it. I'm gonna get this right eventually. Nice, dude. Giga Chad Valachin. So true. Ah, that's pretty good. I just like help arch this up a bit and then I just clean it up. It should be fine. It'll be fine. Counting the attempts? Dude, you don't understand, dude. I gotta make sure my line art is fine, you know? I gotta make sure my line art's fire. It requires a lot of resets. Like, it's one thing when it's like my own artwork, right? It is one thing when it's my own artwork. It's another when it's commission work. I want to make sure my commission work's the best work I can give. Line art's the foundation of a drawing. Exactly. I want to make sure it's clean. New art challenge. Take a shot. Free Control Z. Shut up. Shut up. Shout out to my art tablet for just having like an undo button. The undo button truly is a way of life. Also, shout out to every artist that draws digitally. They make mistakes traditionally, and then like their hand just goes for the motion of the undo button. Then they realize, oh, I'm drawing traditionally. I can't do that. Oh no. The immediate panics that settles in. Realizing I can't undo my mistakes. I mean, I still draw traditionally here and there. Like if I don't have like a drawing tab on me, you know, I'll definitely draw traditionally. Not used to tablets. That's fair. I mean, it took me a long time to get used to them. Draw Among Us. Are you gonna pay me? How you doing, T? Do a little bit of that. I'll pay you in Crocs. What kind of Crocs we talking? What kind of Crocs we talking? It depends on the Crocs. Bro, I'll draw for, like, Steam games and shit. Like, bro, you want to gift me shit, like, something like Fortnite or something? And, like, I'll draw for video games and shit. I'll draw for that. You will draw for food. Unironically, I will, dude. Unironically, I will. You don't understand. I bought ramen for the first time. That's gonna be my dinner tonight. I get to try ramen for the first time. I bought like 3 different bowls. I bought like a chicken one. I bought a beef one, and I bought a shrimp one. Cause I gotta try like the different. I gotta try them all, you know. Draw for Skylander 7. I would if Skylander 7 was announced and someone bought me Skylander 7. I'd draw for Skylander 7. There we go. I'm a very simple person. I get shiny I like, and I go, ooh, I'll draw for that. Do a little bit of this. An autism yippee creature. It is. This is. I'm working on Adam's emotes today, and then afterwards I'll probably work on Songo's commission, and then I'll probably, if I have time, I'll work on like something of my own volition. Because emotes don't realistically take that long. Emotes can be done within like an hour or 2, depending on the emote, right? Like, emotes are like the easiest for me to just like be able to like sit down and do. So I can do emotes relatively quickly. I mean, I unfortunately am not good enough to make those emotes, but like, that was done by my friend Luna. She's very good with emotes. I think her commissions are also open right now, I'm pretty sure. I think. I clean this real quick. That's gonna bug me otherwise. Make sure these are nice and cleaned. Like, it's one of the downsides to using vector. It makes line art so easy. But then, like, you'll get just enough jankness to where, like, you'll spend a bit just cleaning it up. There we go. I did see that, T. I did see that. The fact that they added Z Broly to Dragon Ball, the Breakers. I really do think they just need to make Dragon Ball Breakers free to play at this point. Like, I think they just need to at this point. I am genuinely just so curious how many people are still playing that game. Enjoy your look, Ross. Vector from Despicable Me. No, they are not adding Vector from Despicable Me into Dragon Ball The Breakers. And no, we're not talking about Vector from Despicable Me for, like, line art. It should be good. Megamind and Dragon Ball. They're not adding Megamind to Dragon Ball. They're not going to. Which, by the way, next week's movie night. For those who came to last night's movie night, thank you guys for joining. Next movie night's gonna be Megamind. We will be doing Megamind as a movie night next week. If you guys are into Megamind, make sure to show up. I'll be there in spirit. Good enough. Yeah, it should be a good time. Megamine's a good movie. Megamind, very good. Megamind in Fortnite and his head hitbox is lore accurate. Fucking Megamind shows up in Fortnite, immediately shot and dies. I'll clean that up later. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. It's just how the cookie crumbles for movie night. It's just how a cookie crumbles. You know what we need more of, though? We are not adding Uncle Ruckus to Fortnite. No. That will... Bro. If they added fucking Uncle Ruckus to Fortnite... Imagine they attempted that fucking Martin Luther King Jr. event again. Oh, God. Oh, God. Horrifying timeline. I will still never get over that even happened in the first place. What the fuck did they think was going to happen? And you know what was the saddest part? Right? Okay, saddest and also admittedly very funny part. So, for those that didn't know, at the time... So, for context, for those that didn't know, years ago, they literally did a Martin Luther King Jr. event in Fortnite, right? To celebrate Martin Luther King Jr. Day. I still don't understand why they did it in Fortnite, because gamers are gamers, alright? So, I don't understand why they would do that, right? But not only that, at the time, they had, I think it was Batman and Catwoman in the shops. I know specifically Catwoman was in the shop. And they had to disable emotes, I think, a few hours after the event started, because people kept spamming emotes while the speech was going on. Because they made a game mode where literally, like, it was just a giant projector showing the Martin Luther King Jr.'s, speech, right? And people did, not very respectful things. And specifically, because it was in the shop, they used Catwoman's whip emote. You can already see where that's going. So they went to disable it, right? But here's where it gets worse. Here's where it gets worse. Their contract with DC, literally said they weren't allowed to disable the emote for the first week. Meaning the only emote that was not disabled was the whip emote, because it was a contractual obligation. It went exactly how you think it did. This was years ago at this point, Bones. This is like years ago. This is like very old news. But the fact that this still even happened is actually just fucking insane. I don't understand. Like, it is, yes, it's very important to, like, spread, like, the stuff around Martin Luther King Jr. I mean, of course, right? It's very important. Why the fuck did they think it was a good idea to do it in Fortnite? Like, genuinely? Like, you're gonna do this to gamers. To gamers. You're going to give gamers the ability, and I know for a fact that his daughter, I think Martin Luther King Jr.'s daughter, who's in charge of his estate, or like I don't remember the whole thing with the estate. She was not happy. She was not happy. I don't blame her. So yeah, no, that was That was a whole thing, like, years ago. Gamers who are middle school, probably. Oh, yeah. Like, 100%. Like, obviously, unfortunately, people use it as a way to spread, like, obviously, hateful things, which is gross, right? I just want to know why Fortnite thought this was going to be a good idea, like, unironically. Why did they think it was going to be a good idea? Why were you going to let gamers? And who on the legal team didn't mention, hey, by the way, we are literally not allowed to, like, disable the whip emotes. Oh, we were talking about the Martin Luther King Jr. event from Fortnite from a couple years ago, Songo. This was an un-Epic Games moment. It was a moment in history. Gaming history. The most important history. to reflect on the most oppressed group of all. Gamers. Oh, God. Again, I don't know why they thought it was a good idea. Imagine we had AI Vader at that event. Dude, if AI fucking Darth Vader was a thing during that, oh dear God. They're dumbasses. They are. Like, again, who thought this was a good idea? First of all, it's Fortnite, alright? I think it's very important to celebrate Martin Luther King Jr. Day, right? I think it's incredibly important to celebrate and shit, right? And it's very important to teach about the history, right? AI. Oh, yeah, no, they had an AI Darth Vader, a couple months ago, where they had a Darth Vader in the game that literally had an AI voice. Which they did confirm that they did have the rights to the actor. This was not like a stolen. They did have the rights to use his voice. And of course, gamers being gamers, they found a way for Darth Vader to say slurs and make a bunch of top 10 lists that I'm not going to repeat, but there are plenty of videos. The next Martin Luther King Jr. Day is on COD. Oh, dear fuck. There's not a worse, like, idea on the planet than that. So you guys know our epic Fortnite events. What if we did it in Call of Duty? I mean, I haven't played much of the new season of Fortnite. I need to. I mean, to be fair, I've been getting much more back into fighting games than shooters at the moment. That's kind of like where my brain is at. I'm more fighting game focused than shooter focused at the moment. At least that's where I'm at. I've been having a lot of fun with it. Like, I was debating streaming Dragon Ball today. Then I'm like, oh, I should probably work on emotes. But Dragon Ball FighterZ will be... Did I mark Saturday? I think I said Saturday. I think I did say Saturday, I think. Because I was going to do it Friday, but then I was reminded that Sonic Cross Worlds, the beta, is going to be Friday, and I need code for that. It's a very important game to try and get code on. And I think he has Fridays off, so that's why we're doing that. I'm in a Fallout phase of waiting on Helldivers. Nice. I know. I'm in a fighting game phase. Last night I was just playing Street Fighter 6 in VC. It was a good time after watching the Minecraft movie. I also re-downloaded a lot of fighting games on my PlayStation for preparation of future streams. I got Tekken 8 back downloaded. I got a bunch of stuff downloaded. It should be a good time. Double check out these boots are done. Okay, so And I love creating a character and then having to remind myself how to even draw said character. It's a very funny thing you can just do as an artist. Can we invite Glaze for all streams? I mean, I'm doing it on Saturday. I haven't mentioned it to Glaze. It's just a matter of, like, if she shows up, she shows up. If she doesn't, she doesn't, you know? Like, I already have a suspicion that a lot of people are probably gonna ping her. Or shit like that. Like, I do have a feeling that's what's gonna end up happening. Because I already know this community. The second I play Dragon Ball, they're like, Glaze! Glaze! Like, just fucking immediately. She's got like 7,000 hours or some dumb shit like that in Dragon Ball FighterZ, so like... She gets to Glaze. She gets to Glaze her skills. Because her skills are insane. Like, her Dragon Ball skills are genuinely just fucking insane. But I'm just excited for the way I'm, like, the projection of, like, what I'm doing with content. Just simply because I am excited to stream fighting game content. I'm very excited. And if I can get, like, I already know I've managed to get a lot of people into Pokemon again. My goal is to try and get more people into fighting games, because fighting games are fun. You just gotta find the one. That's literally what it comes down with fighting games. You just gotta find the one. Hale, you look like white bread. I'm not white bread. How you doing? How you doing, Shulk? Can you do a fighting an IRL fighting stream? No, I don't think I will. How you doing, Shulk? How you doing this fine day? I'm gonna clean this up real quick. There we go. It feels a little thicker on one side. Let me do this. Better. There we go. I'm being dragged outside with people to do a short errand, and by short, I mean 5 hours as of now. Dear fucking God, dude. How does your ass keep managing to get dragged for errands that last so long? Like, I swear, dude. There we go. Been there? Yeah, no, it's like getting dragged for errands that long is not fun. Like, in my brain, it's one thing when, like, I'm the one that, like, I know I have to do it, right? Like, oh, I have to do these errands today. Like, it's one thing when I have to do them. It's another when, like, I'm dragged into them and I'm like, ugh! Like, it's not fun. Getting dragged to do errands is actually the worst. It was never fun. Especially when, like, you were younger, like, you're still in school, and it's the weekend, you know, it's your excuse to be away from school. And it's like, alrighty. We gotta go shopping at Walmart for like 20 hours. I literally remember my Oma, she literally made a deal with me, like, hey, I have to go on this multi-hour drive, right? And I need someone with me. I will get you Super Mario Party, if you come with me. And I said, bet. And that's how I got Super Mario Party on my Switch. Was literally, my Oma was like, hey, I need someone to drive with me. And I agreed to, and she bought me Super Mario Party. I miss my Oma. My Oma was fucking awesome. It's been a few years now. And, I still miss her. I still miss her. A little bit of that. I gotta draw this. Oh, right. Oops. I make sure the line art's nice and clean. Hey, Femboy Pigeon, how you doing? Hello, Stinky. My pronouns are problematic. Damn, that's crazy. Also, I'm not Stinky. Okay, for once, I'll let you guys have this just because I was mowing my lawn earlier. And I'm still very hot from that. So you guys can have this once. Hale's pronouns are that/bitch. Damn, I see how it is. Literally done nothing wrong. You guys can have this one Stinky. Hey, Caffeine. Is the art arting? You're damn right. You're damn right. I gotta make sure to make this emo good. Oh. You're not in trouble, Femboy. It's just stream elements being goofy. Because the links thing is very sensitive. Yeah, you're not in trouble. It's just sensitive. Just clean this here. Stop fat fingering the period button. It happens. It happens. That's why I remind peeps, like, hey, unless you're actually posting something problematic, you're not in trouble. It's just, I just have it for the sake of moderation. I have it for the sake of moderation. Because I like my ship getting moderated. I don't know. maybe that's just me. I don't know. I've had enough hate raids happen to where, like, I'll keep shit safe. How do you move around like that? What do you mean, like, move around, Caffeine? Like, what you mean? On the screen? Oh, like my VTuber model, or like with my VTuber model, or the movement over the canvas? Like with my tablet, or like I apologize, my brain's a little fried. I'm not trying to make like implicate anything. I'm just like, oh, I mean, I have a drawing tablet. Like, I just have a drawing tablet on my end. I have a Huon, hold on, it's on the back. I have a A Huon. Blink twice if you need help. Nah. I have a Huon. H610 Pro V2. That's what I have. How do you move around in real life? I don't know. The body kind of just does it. Unless I start to think about it. In which case, manual, like, control is engaged. And then I, like, forget how to move. Or breathe. Or blink. Fuck. I cast manual heart beating. It's always when someone mentions it. It's always when someone mentions it. I cast manual breathing. I hate that shit. The second I realize, like, oh shit, I have to manually breathe. It's like, god damn it. Like, if I think about it too hard, I then have to manually breathe. This shit sucks, and I hate it. I cast uncomfortable tongue. Shut up. The human body is a very funny thing. You'll do all these things without thinking. But then the second you start thinking about it, you have to start manually doing it instead of automatically. Speaking of how the human body is weird, sleeping. Sleeping is cringe. Right? Can you twitch your ears? No, I can't. My ears will perk up, like, sometimes, but, like, you know. Pronouns are overrated. What's your adjectives? The woke liberals are going from pronouns to adjectives. What's next? Verbs? This is the future the woke liberals want. Hold on, their sleeping is good. Listen, alright? I can't sleep, alright? I just can't, so therefore sleeping is cringe. We use pronouns, where are the condoms? Oh my god. Good enough. So your adjectives are woke slash liberal? God. These are woke liberals. Lucid dreaming is goated. I used to be able to lucid dream, and then I stopped. And it's why sleeping sucks, dude. I used to genuinely practice lucid dreaming, and I used to be able to, right? And I used to actually keep, like, a dream journal. I don't know what happened to it. I think I lost it in the move. So I just, like, stopped. And then I also started struggling with sleep. As in, like, my sleeping habits just got bad. Like, pretty rough. So, yeah, no, it's one of those things where I'm like, god damn, dude. God damn. The woke liberals took my sleep schedule. Oh, lordy lord. I just love making fun of dumb people. I will not get over how there are genuinely, like, right-wingers that are so just fucking brain-rotted by buzzwords and shit. They see Rainbow Batman and are like, they turned Batman gay! It's like, are you stupid? Even I know about Rainbow Batman. I grew up with the fucking internet. I grew up with the internet and saw that shit in Brave and the Bold. Are you stupid? Also, shout out to Brave and the Bold. That show was goated. Hey, Max. How you doing? On another art-related question, how do you get the color in this quickly? My art program doesn't like filling in separate layers. So the art program I'm using is Clip Studio Paint, and I do recommend Clip Studio. Clip Studio has been very nice to me. They do have like an actual like paint bucket tool. So how I draw is obviously I draw my sketch lines. And then with Clip Studio, they have vector lines you're able to draw with. Which vector lines are nice. Because with vector lines, like if there's two lines like crossing together, where I can literally do, if I don't want the line, I can just like erase it just by like drawing through the line. It's so nice. And with the vector lines, you know, there are some ups and downs to it. They look very nice. Then they're very easy for like drawing line art. They also make it a lot easier with the paint bucket tool, I will say. They do make it easier. And go from there. I don't know about other art programs, but I know at least with Clip Studio, it does help a lot. Like, obviously, also, I will say not all gaps when it comes to the paint bucket gets filled in. So usually, like, after, like, filling things in with the paint bucket, I'll just, like, do a quick manual pass and, like, corners and such. Because, like, right here, like, there's a pixel missing. So, like, after I'll just, like, go in and fill it out on my own. But, you know, I find vector lines to be pretty handy. I don't know if they actually do anything for, like, making the fills, like, still work, but it's at least from, like, what I've gathered, you know? Use Kitra. I haven't been able to do this, and I could say coloring is a pain in the butt. It can be. I use Ibis Paint. Noted. Like, I will say, I do recommend Clip Studio if you can afford it. I don't remember if they swapped over to I think they were gonna try and swap over to memberships, and then they got bullied so much that they gave up. So, like, I bought this, like, I bought Clip Studio once, and then, like, you know, I just drew this once, and then I was good. Yeah, sure, you can, send it to me via DMs. I'll check it out when I get the chance. But if you're getting the digital art on PC at the very least, to my knowledge, it is a one-time purchase. And I highly recommend it. It's been very nice to me. Like, it's not perfect, but it's nice. I'm gonna throw hands with a wall. At the very least, like, sell tickets, you know? I want to see a femboy pigeon fight a wall. Nice. Nice, Caffeine. Nice. Understandable, understandable. That real quick. I see the vision. I see the vision. I do see the vision. The vision is spotted. Like, if you're gonna punch a wall, at the very least, sell tickets, right? Get some cash out of it. Like, you gotta at least get some money from it. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying. Make sure the corners are good. So far, it's looking pretty all right. I'm decently proud of this so far. Though I am thinking what I might do real quick is I might move this more this way. Which, yeah, I know becomes a little bit of a hassle here, but I'll fix that real quick. Alright, Looking at it far away, I think it's fine. How long have you been drawing? I've been drawing since I was a kid. When it came to digital drawing and actually trying to... So I think I've told this story, but it's been a long time since I've told this story. So for me, when I was in middle school, I want to say it was in middle school, this is when I first started using Twitter, which is a terrifying combination of words that I could say. I used Twitter during middle school. Don't do that. Don't do that. Also, if you're in middle school and watching my shit, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, no, for me, I got into art because, like, I saw a lot of people on Twitter like, whoa, look at this cool art, right? And I didn't know tracing was bad at the time. I didn't know tracing was bad. So, like, as a kid, I would literally, like, just, like, trace over, other people's drawings, right? Because I was a stupid kid. I didn't realize. And obviously, when I say tracing is bad, tracing in the way of learning is good, because tracing actually will help build skill, but tracing art and then claiming it's yours is bad. Tracing is good for practice. It's not good for, like, actually posting artwork, right? But anyway, so, like, I didn't know it was a bad thing until I became friends with a specific artist, and did she still have her Twitter? I don't check Twitter anymore. Hold on. Does she still have a Twitter? Hold on. Does she still have a Twitter? I have no idea if she still has a Twitter. Right, I can't even fucking check Twitter anymore without a Twitter account. It's so fucking dumb. I hate modern Twitter. But her account's called Moliday. Let me see if I can, I know she's a Blue Sky. She hasn't posted on her Blue Sky in, like, months. But, she's only ever made one post. But I'll post it. You can check Twitter if you have a Twitter. I don't know if it's under the same name. But, like, this is the account. And she was a friend that got me, into art. Or because of the fact that I saw that she said that, yeah, no, tracing is bad. I'm like, oh, shit. I didn't know, like, I didn't know. And after getting told that tracing was bad, in the sense of, like, oh, tracing artwork and then claiming it's your own is bad, I felt awful. And so I used that as motivation to try and get better at art. Now, a lot of my early pieces are not good. I didn't know proportions. I didn't know posing. I didn't know how to draw shit. But I still have every piece of art that I've ever made. I still have every piece I've ever made. Because it's important to keep track of growth. And, you know, they're not good, but, like, I can pull up any piece I've ever made and say, yeah, no, that, like, I learned something new. It's literally, like, art is a process of just continuing, like, self-improvement. It is why AI art is, fucking cringe. But I literally got into art because of her. I haven't talked to her since last year, which sucks. So true, Pigeon. I haven't talked to her since last year. Because, like, she posted a lot on a private Twitter account, which is how I, like, kept in contact. And I've been meaning to, like, shoot her a message on, like, Discord. But it's one of those things where, like, shit, it's been months. Does she even still care? Kind of thing. Because, like, I've known her since 2016 through Hoodlum Callum, unironically. Because she was, I think, in, like, 2 free-for-all videos. And she made fan art for him, and I was like, oh shit, this person look cool, I'm gonna follow them. Enjoy your lurk, man. And yeah, no, it just became a friendship from there. And every time I talk about how I get into art, I always make sure to mention her, because she's genuinely the reason why I'm doing art. Just without a doubt. She is the reason. You know, I fucking miss her. I have just been too much of a bitch. Too much of a bitch. To actually shoot a DM and, like, try and catch up. Nah, that's not gonna work. But maybe one day, maybe one day. Maybe one day. Yeah, I credit all my stuff when it comes to, like, learning art to her. Genuinely, like, a great artist. And I know she had, like, a whole, self-confidence, issue for a while when it came to, like, her own pieces. But generally, everything she's ever made fucking slaps. The thing that, though, sucks is that I was never able to commission her. I always have wanted to commission her, but I've just never been able to. Because, the only times our commissions were ever open, I didn't have money at the time. So, maybe one day, maybe one day. Man, if she's still posting over on Twitter, go, and she uses the same handle. I'm assuming she'd use the same handle, but if she's still over there, go drop her a follow. She's dope as hell. And, hope she's doing well. I miss her. Did find anyone with that name? It could have been deleted. I just know that she went by Molly Day. I don't know. Just, like, it's been long enough. I know she went through some shit. Hey, Pluto. Either way, I hope she's doing well. I miss her. How you doing? How you doing? At the very least, I'll never forget her, right? Even if, like, friendship naturally drifts, right? Or things like that. I ain't gonna forget, because she's literally, like, the reason why I'm drawing, so... At the very least, that memory will forever stick. You know? Cool. Alright. We get the creature done. Obviously I need to throw it in Photoshop to, like, make sure, like, all the fucking strokes and shit are done. I gotta do that before fully sending it. And I also want to send all three in, like, a big batch, so... You know, all that. Got me all sad. I'm sorry. That was unintentional. It was unintentional. That was unintentional. What am I doing in that folder? That folder doesn't go there. Let's do phallic creature. I don't know. It's an art stream. Art streams for me are kind of like my more chill streams, just simply because of the fact that simply just because of the fact that for me, I know not a lot of people show up for art streams, so it's a lot easier to just kind of be a little more, like, personal and shit. I don't know. One of those things. How you doing, Pluto? How you doing? Alright, next. Adam wants a suffer emote. I've never drawn a suffer emote. I know vaguely how they're supposed to look. I'll grab mine for reference. Hold on. I've never drawn these. I was not the draw... Because Roddy drew these. These were never something I drew. Oh, fuck!
New donation from Songafint Dragonworks GFX.
What the fuck? Alright, what happened? Oh! Thank you for the $5, Songo. Thank you so much. Back to my frustration. I redid all my line art and recolored. That was very loud. Oh, sorry. I'll fix that. Hold on. Hold on. Should hopefully be better next time. Sorry about that. Should be good now. I have no way. I don't know how to test it, but lag. Sorry about that. Back to my frustration. I redid all my line art and recolored the whole thing. So now I have 8 hours of redoing art today. My back hates me. Oh, Lord. Yeah. I make sure to keep as, I make sure to keep my back as straight as I can on my end when drawing. Because, yeah, no, at least at work, I've had the issue of hunching over, right? Like, hunching over to draw. And, yeah, I know, it gets at your back. It gets at your back. But thank you for the support, Songo. I gotta pull this back up. God damn it, I was losing track. Okay, so from what I can tell, suffers kind of look like this. No, you're fine. You're fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, that looks correct. That looks correct. Yeah, that looks correct. I think there's like a little bit of like eyelid on top. Well, we'll see how it goes to see if we adjust that. I know, I've not drawn this. So like this is new to me. But we'll do our best. We'll do our best. I mean, with Valak, it's not gonna be like super defined, but like, you know, we'll try our best. All right. I definitely think we're gonna like make sure that the eyelashes are still very prominent. And I think adds more. I think it adds more to like the overall suffering kind of like vibes. Right? I think that adds to it. Do that. There we go. All right. Yeah, we'll make this work. We'll make this work. Okay, so how do I add to this to make it more defined as Valak? I guess it doesn't have to be, like, super defined. I don't think. I mean, if we just, like, include, like, the strands of hair, right, it should hopefully work. Like, this is one thing where I'm like, I'm trying to make sure I get enough detail in here, right? Because, I mean, it's pretty simple thing, you know? I mean, overall, this is, like, a pretty simple one to do. I mean, for the most part, it's just drawing a white guy. Actually, if we lower it, like, about, like, here, I feel like we can definitely get, like, a bit more detail in. For the most part, we're just kind of drawing a white guy. A lot of mayonnaise you get to draw. Was mayonnaise an instrument? A little bit of that. I mean, there isn't really much else I can add. That's like the one thing where I'm like, shit, dude, like, I'm sure this is what he wants. He said he wants to suffer. Like, he wants a suffering emote. Which, this is a suffer. I just wish I was able to, like, add more, but I feel like it'll add, like, way too much if I do try to add more, so. Like, there's a point where it gets too complicated, so. So we'll just do this. You probably want it like a little bit bigger since this is gonna be more like a full box thing compared to the creature, which I'm assuming Adam's probably gonna like edit in the confetti, right? Because I know Adam knows how to edit, so. Seen some of the Desperate Smile? I mean, yeah. I know there's definitely variation. I just think he very much... With permissions. I'm also home now. Welcome back, Adam. Like, Adam, this is what you want, right? Like, just the suffer? Trying to make sure it's, like, good. Yeah, okay. My brain is just worried about not having too much detail. But at the same time, like, I know, like, the suffer is not supposed to have a ton of detail. It's just my brain be like, which is very funny saying that, because I know my style is very much not super detail-oriented. Also, Blade, the fuck. Literally, the fuck, bro. Stop that. I'm trying, dude. You don't understand. When I was literally, like, I was drawing Shadzy's OC, right? I was drawing her OC, right? And when I was drawing it, in my brain, I'm like, ah, fuck, am I doing enough? Like, I know my style is, like, more simplistic. Meanwhile, Shadzy's is, like, fucking, like, god-tier gothic work. And I'm like, ah, fuck. Am I including enough? It's like, ah, shit. Like, I fall into that trap too much sometimes. Like, I know my style is supposed to be a bit more simplistic. But still, it's like, ah, shit. Hey, Midnight, how you doing? It's been a second. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing not too bad. I'm just right now working on some artwork, chilling, vibing, all that good shit. Working on commission work. Trying to relax after mowing my lawn today and getting sweaty. Be nice about challenging you to a duel. Would you like to hear me be nice? I mean, if you want. Question mark. I guess. I don't know what the correct response is here. Would you like to partake in a duel, my good bitch? I'm not a dog, VTuber. I'm a fish. But nah, I'm good. I'm good. I don't want to die. I have a weapon on my back, but that's more for, like, hunting cases. I don't like fighting people. They scare me. People scare me. Humans scare me. They keep throwing shit in the fucking water, dude. I'm trying to, like, live my life, and then some jackass will throw in, like, his, like... He'll throw in, like, his empty, like, Coke bottle. I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Would you like to partake in a duel, my good Stinky, bruh? I think I'm still good on the duel part, just simply because I don't like fighting. I'm not a combative person. Conflict scares me. And I know how it feels to cut grass in the heat. It's not fun. You know, I literally have, like, my backyard to do. Like, luckily my backyard is not that bad. Like, it's not, like, high. Because, like, we get more moss, like, in our area compared to, like, grass. So, like, it does take a lot longer for the grass to grow, which is nice. I've only really cut my lawn, like, maybe, like, once a month. Like, that's how, like, rarely I do need to do it because of, like, the terrain. But it's still also one of those things where it's like, I still gotta keep in, like, I still gotta keep track of, you know? Like, especially when it's hot, like today. Like, I live in Maine, alright? I'm supposed to have, like... We have hot summers and cold winters. And I prefer the cold. I really do prefer the cold. At least with the cold, right? I can bundle up. It's a lot easier to get warmer than get colder, is all I'm saying. It's like when it's, like, hot temperatures, I cry. I cry. Like, I will just flat out fucking cry. Alright, do that. I know to draw, I swear. Totally do. Is it just me or something smelling kind of fishy? I regret to inform you, you are watching a fish VTuber, right? Like, things are just gonna naturally smell fishy. Overall, I'm trying to organize my stream schedule because time is not my strong suit. It's just something you get used to. At least on my end, I'm very much a schedule-based person. If I have a schedule, oh baby, I'm happy. I'm not a spur-of-the-moment kind of fish. I very much prefer to, like, if I'm given a heads up or things like that. You know, if someone, like, just out of the blue is like, hey, I'm doing something today. You want to do this? And I'm like, I'm good. Like, if you asked me yesterday, right? If you asked me yesterday, that's one thing. I like to be mentally prepared for, you know, things for the day and shit. That's just me. That's just me. I can't help it. I know it's weird. I know it's something that I should get better at, but, like, it's just how I am. I can't help it. I'm not good at spur at the moment changes. Especially if it's, like, to my daily schedule, you know? I've gotten better at it. The tism is... He's being worked on every day, but... There's only so much I can do. Only so much I can do. Yeah, things get better when you, like, are able to narrow down schedules, in my opinion. But I definitely wish you the best of luck with that. I definitely do. There we go. Alright, hopefully this is what Adam wants. Again, my brain worries that this isn't enough, because it's a pretty simple emote. But, like, I mean, that's just how it is. It's just a suffer. It's just a suffer. That's fair. It's fair, my dude. By the way, do you not use a stabilizer in your line art because it's simple? That I don't know. I don't know. I am aware of the whole stabilizing thing. I actually don't know if I do or not. Hey, Teddy. How you doing? Like, I actually don't know if I have a stabilizer or not. Oh, right. These are supposed to be black. That's right. Wait, how was mine? Oh, right. Oh, shit. Wait, no, fuck. Hold on. Did I fuck up? These aren't supposed to be solid. Oh, shit. Hold on. I fucked up. It's fine. Hold on. Okay, how do I save this? Fuck, how do I save this? I'm good, how are you? I'm doing not too bad. Though I think I fucked up. Hold on. Thank you for the hydrate. I think I fucked up, hold on. I think I fucked up in a few spots, to be honest, now looking at this. Fuck, I think I fucked up. Hold on. Okay. It's salvageable, hold on. What the fuck? It's salvageable, hold on. Hold on. I fucked up, but it's okay. We all make mistakes. I can fix it. It's one of those things I just noticed when, like, ah, shit. Clean that up in a bit. Okay, that's better. Man, I'm doing pretty good, Teddy. Sweaty, but not that bad. Mowing my lawn is a bitch. Being a responsible adult kind of sucks sometimes, but you know what? We do what we can. Okay. You're a fish? You ever tried mowing the lawn as a fish? That shit sucks ass. Bro, I don't have legs. Like, I don't got no fucking legs. Look at this shit. It's not fun. It's not a good time, chat. It's not a good time. No, I don't have no fucking legs. I'm not human right now. No one's made me human. Is mowing the seaweed. No, I'm mowing normal ass grass. Dang it, Hero, I was sketching you with a big dumpy. I have a big dumpy. You just can't see it. No, fucking my dumbass is not human right now. Therefore, mowing the lawn was not fun. You ever tried like hopping while mowing the lawn? That was me earlier. All right? I would not recommend. That shit was not good. I don't got one. I have a push mower. I have a push mower. Okay. That looks better. There we go. There we go. Much better. And I think it's even better without, like, the white part of the eyes. Because then, to me, at the very least, it feels like it's more like, ah, fuck. It feels more, ah, fuck. Like, I don't got, like, now animate it? Nah, I'm good. Like, listen, I don't have no human around me. I'm literally struggling out here, chat. If I had a human, I'd make him do it, but I'm unable to, so. Common rider mower? No! I don't have no fucking riding lawnmower. I don't got none of that. Make my life a lot easier if I did. Oh, I think using humans been outlawed for a while. What are you talking about? I'm gonna pay them. Just the fact that there's no one around me. All right, there we go. I feel better about this now. Like, at first, it looked kind of fucked. Now I'm like, okay, this is a bit better. I'm gonna fill this out though, like real quick. Much better. All right. Good. This makes me feel better, chat. But, you know, moral of the story, hopping around to mow a lawn, not fun. I would not recommend it. Need to just... need to stop taking my fish for a walk. Don't do that, man! You ever taken a fish on a hot pavement? That shit sucks. Shit's so ass. I live in Florida. It's always flooding. Ah, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. I don't need to do like extra Photoshop work for that. That's just good as is. All right. And for the final one, Adam just flat out just told me do what I want, which is a horrifying decision, by the way. No one should ever be like, oh, do what you want. Like, I kid you not, that's the one I keep getting. And I don't understand it. I legit keep getting, like, every time I keep getting, like, emote commissions. The third one is always draw what you want. I had to do the snacks, like, Dwayne The Rock Johnson eyebrow raise. I had to do fucking, Nina as an autism creature. And I'm gonna disappear for the surprise one. Alright, take your time, Adam. And with Adam, I'm in my brain, I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like, I have something in mind, and we're probably gonna do it. But it's crazy how, like, literally every time I get commissioned for emotes, we always get one where it's like, draw what you want. And I'm like, I'm stupid! But at the very least, I have a vague idea what to do here. So don't worry. We'll be fine. I think Adam will get a lot of usage out of this. I think everything should be fine. So, keyword is hopefully. Kind of hoping for the best. If we do... Like, I'm sure some of y'all already have a basic idea of what we're doing here. Like, just immediately seeing what I'm going for. Because I just think it's a funny one. No, hold on. Like, to me, this is a good emote to have. There we go. Okay. We do closing of the thumb. If we do you bet this. Personally love the dead emotes or holding gun. Holding gun is funny. Those ones are indeed funny. I need to get a dead emote at some point. I know my sushi's kind of one. Like, we've had this discussion on my channel a few times. They're like, the sushi is kind of what people use to, like, represent my dead emote. Which, I mean, works. It does kind of work as a dead emote. I also occasionally just ride my pet alligator. Average Florida person. Average Florida person. Average Florida person. Oh, no, don't do that. Do it like... Hold on. Okay. Let me bend the chest like a little bit. There we go. Again, I'm sure y'all know what this is already. We're doing the funny soy jack. We're doing the funny point soy jack. I just think it's a very funny one. Bear made one for me, like, a long time ago, right? And I made it bounce on my Twitch. Gotta be careful, you might take... you might take it... Listen. I think it's funny, Kiwi. I don't know what to tell you. How you doing, my man? I think the funny soy jack that, like... does his little, little PogChamp face. I think it's just a funny one. Little goofy one. How you doing, Kiwi? How you doing this fine day? We do... Trying to make his eyes as big as I can make Valex's eyes. Read this romance manga, and man, it's so fucking peak. Nice! Glad you're enjoying yourself, my dude. Hope you're enjoying I'm glad to hear you're enjoying yourself. Do like... Should definitely make the neck skinnier, though. Hold on. I think I definitely want to get the neck skinnier. Yeah, it's a lot better. Valak don't really get like that like bulky build. Whoa, why was his waist so slender there? Holy, bro. I said I just didn't want him to be bulky. Bro, we gave him the fucking twink waist for a second. Horrifying reality. Dear God. I ain't giving the Valak the fucking twink waist. I just wanted the neck shorter. I mean, thankfully he's also got like the cloak and the scarf to help cover up imperfections. That's also handy. Like that. And that should be good. We do shoulder here. There. Sure, that's good there. You're like a little bit darker. Still sketching, so it can be a little rough. To make sure it look like him. Keyword is gotta make sure. Valak's got very scrunkly hair. Like, I think that is, like, a very important trait. Bro's got very scrunkly, like, hair. The very unique... Well, I say unique shape, but, like, how it's drawn, it's gotta look very rough. Bro's gonna look like he just rolled out of bed. I don't think Valak gives, like, a fuck about, like, his hair. That's the kind of the energy I get. Like, he don't really give a fuck. He doesn't really, like, cut it or, like, treat it. He just, like, well, this is how it looks this morning. I'm just gonna roll with it. Like, that's kind of the energy I get. You know? With here. Give him a scarf. And the good old scarf here. Down that way. You also, like, that bit more transparent. Let me also start using a darker color. I mean, you're not gonna be able to see the eyebrows either way, but, like, you know, it still helps, like, get, like, a general idea of where they're gonna be. God, the fucking mouth, dude. Oh my god, guys. They're putting more restrictions on the UK government. I don't know how to do a British accent. I'm sure you guys can tell. Sure you guys can tell that pretty quickly. POV Common Rider. POV Valak saw a new shiny toy he really wants. Because it's Common Rider. If If I had a nickel for every Kamen Rider fan friend I had, I'd have like 20 goddamn nickels. That'd be a whole dollar. Because off the top of my head, you got like what? You got Adam. You got Glaze. You got Artemis. I believe NRG is in a Kamen Rider. I believe NRG was like on the Minecraft server. I just remember them having a room in their strip club or whatever. That was just that I assume is Kamen Rider stuff. I assume. I'm like that. And I know there's more. I don't remember exactly who off the top of my head, but I know there's more Kamen Rider fans in the community. I know they exist. Like that. I'm gonna think. So we gotta make sure. The arm here. Get the hand. Right, we get the nice hand. Pointing down the way, but like, oh, Kamen Rider. I'm just trying to make sure. Because this is going to be the thumb here. Well, I'm just making sure I'm drawing hand correctly. My brain's like, wait. Am I drawing hand correctly? I think I am. I think we're good. I had to look at my own hand for a moment where I'm like, is this correct? Yeah, this looks correct. It looks correct, so we should be good. Okay, this goes like... The gauntlet goes about, like... About here, and if that's... I'm trying to figure out how to draw this at, like, an angle. Right? If I do it like... That should be right, right? That looks about correct. That looks about correct for, like, what I've drawn for it. Just trying to think how to also draw, like... Trying to think how to draw the claws, right? Or like this way. Yeah, that works. That works. I'm trying to think, is there anything? Well, I know I gotta draw like the buckles here. I think should start about here-ish. Which we're not using like the mirror tool, so I gotta make sure like I'm doing this good enough, you know? Yeah, that should be good. Get these cleared out real quick. Luckily, only drawing like 2 sets, so it's not like that bad. Can always be worse. Can always be worse. Make sure these are drawn out. There we go. Augers. Okay, so if we do get rid of that. Okay. Should be good. Just gonna hope that the liner turns out decent enough, as in like drawing the line art. Keywords hopefully. Obviously we'll make adjustments if needed, so not too worried about it. We do have Vector, so Vector from Despicable Me is gonna help me. Little mail van. Unironically, I think this is turning out to be a lot better than the soy jack like I did. To be fair, I also didn't know about the mannequins literally built into Clip Studio. I didn't know that was like a thing. I didn't know that was like a thing until literally like I think Bear pointed them out to me. I want to say it was Bear. I was literally just in a call working on art. Then Bear mentioned something about it. And then, like, I just went from there. And then I also learned how to, like, edit the models. I learned how to import new models. Like, I literally just have a bunch of Pokemon models downloaded and shit. So, like, when I do eventually, like, work on Pokemon art again, it'll be a lot easier. Just because now that, like, I'll have the actual, like, models, you know? Do that there. By the way, do you use the models resource, as a reference? I mean, I just literally, like, what I do, like, I've done so far for, like, drawing, Pokemon, right, is I'll literally just import the model and just draw over them. Because, like, they're the Pokemon designs. It's a lot easier to draw them with a model and shit, you know? Oh, excuse me. Like, models have genuinely helped so much. Ah. You know, I just import the models directly into Clip Studio. And if they're like, I don't remember what file type they have to be, but if they're literally just like, as long as they're like a supported file type, they just work exactly. They work exactly like the built-in Clip Studio ones, except for like, they don't have like the limited mobility as like a realistic take on the human body. Like, you can't twist the wrist a certain way on like the human models. They don't have those set up with like external models, which makes sense. I'm assuming those have to be like built in. So like they're a little trickier to work with, but like even just having like the Pokemon models in the first place genuinely helps so much when it comes to like at least drawing Pokemon. Do that. Hey, Shadsy. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing this fine Sunday afternoon? Or technically evening for you. Technically. Time zones are funny. Time zones are a silly thing. No, do not eat the models. Do not eat models. They are not good for you. They're not good for you. Dealing with nothing but problem solving all weekend? Oh boy. Oh boy. Hopefully it's going not too bad on your end. Keyword is hopefully. That. Oh, that's perfect. That was actually so perfect. From here. Go from that. First one, my IRL friend buys a ticket for the wrong con. Luckily, the con we're going to still had tickets. Oh, that's good at least. That's good at least. If that happened to me, I'd be panicking a shit ton on my end. So yeah, no, that does not sound like a fun situation. Then Lego seamlessly witnessed the final breaths of his CPU cooler. Oh no. Oh no. That is that is not good. I can say that much. That is not good. I hope his CPU isn't fucked. There's always the thought in my back of my mind, it's like, oh yeah, computers can just kind of like die. And then my tablet monitor decided to just be a monitor. Oh no. Oh god. Were you at least able to fix that? Because that is not fun. I've yet to get a tablet monitor. I really do need to get one. I just have yet to do so. Like, I've been working fine. Tablet is fine. Well, that's good. What about Lego's CPU? Was that able to get fixed, or does he just flat out need a new one? Window fucked over the driver. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, average Windows moment, honestly. Windows try and make shit work challenge. Actually impossible. Oh, God. Checking something real quick. There, we're good. PC is at a repair shop. Hopefully it gets fixed, and hopefully it's not too expensive. Those are always like the two hopes when it comes to that. Hopefully it can get fixed, and hopefully not expensive. My best diagnosing from this distance, but I can't replace it for him. Yeah, I know. I mean, that's like a, you know, a little across the pond there. You know, little bit. I don't know. What's the distance between America and Europe? It's like not that far. It's like at least like 3 hours. It's at least like, oh, it's just like an ocean or something. It's a liquid cooler, and it seems the pump died, which is a common issue after a few years of use. Fun. I know I have a liquid cooler. I need to have that checked at some point, because I do have one. Luckily my PC on my end has yet to start developing issues, but it's definitely good. It's hopefully just because, like, I've been decently consistent replacing parts in it over, like, the next few years, like, 14-hour flight between us. Oh, Lord. It's, like, not that bad. You know, it's, like, you know, I mean, it's the majority of a day, but it's not, like, over 24 hours, you know? At the very least. Oh, that was a racer. That was a racer tool. I fucked up. Do that. There we go. God, it's always these, like, very specific, like, shaped lines that I can do, like, once and never again. Good enough. These are the pump fails. You'll likely hear it because it'll start making horrid noises and your PC will stop booting because your CPU will be too hot. Noted. Yeah, my PC for a bit did, like last year. Some point last year, I know my PC was, like, acting up a bit, but it was also because we found out that something was just not plugged in. Literally had code over. Motherfucker who built my PC opens it. He's like, oh, hey, this is unplugged. I'm like, no wonder why I remember it was my CPU, I don't remember what it was. It was CPU or GPU. One of the two were, like, literally just, like, fucking maxed out on my task manager. I went to code. I'm like, hey, code. Does this look normal? He's like, no. Because motherfucker forgot to plug shit in. Luckily, it was fine after that, but yeah, no, that's funny. GPU, that sounds about right. I mean, I need to upgrade shit eventually, but, like, I'm in no financial spot to be able to. I remember that. Yeah, no, it was legit, like, my shit was, like, fucking maxed out. I do want to eventually upgrade my stuff, but that's probably going to have to wait until, like, probably next year. I'm hoping next year. That's, like, next year's goal. Because this year... my goals for this year is, one, I want to see if I can potentially get the frog model, at least, like, going, because I'm still waiting on that to start working on that. I know they're working on some other commissions, so the goal, at least on my end, is to hopefully get the progress on the frog model started before the year ends. And the other thing I'd really like to do is eventually, again, either whether it's funded or I finally get the money, I want to get, like, my actual my trainer model redone, not in the sense of, like, redone from the beginning, but in the sense of I definitely need to re-rig. And also the fact that I want to get it set up so similar to, like, my short stack model where that has multiple outfits, which those are also still in the works. I need to update with Winter to see how those are going, but eventually get multiple outfits for that model as well. That's the goal. I have a few goals in mind. The main thing is money, because I would like to pay my friends for their work. And also paying artists is, like, kind of cool. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm the weird one. But, like, paying artists for their work, or at the very least, like, doing, like, you know, some form of compensation, whether it's, like, throwing gifts or art trades, shit like that. Want a free booty doodle? Sure. Why not? But, like, yeah, no, at the very least, like, I try to make sure I can give compensation to artists. Whether it is, like, money or an art trade or something like that. Because, you know, making artists do stuff for free is cringe. Remember hearing Winter doesn't want to do rigging anymore? Yeah, she, like, originally, she was, I was talking with her about doing my frog model as well, but then she mentioned that she wants to move on to 3D work, which is fair. But she, at the very least, she told me that she's still willing to do, like, new outfits and such for my model, since, like, the model's already done and shit, like, so it's easy, it requires less rigging. So, like, she, at the very least, she's willing to do that for me, which I'm appreciative of. So that's nice. But I know she wants to move into 3D work. There are 2 things that I know she's working on rigging-wise, at least to my knowledge. I know she's doing my alt outfits, and she's doing a project that was funded a long time ago for, like, a friend of mine, as a gift. So, hopefully, that's able to get, finished at some point. But I haven't bothered either Nat or Winter about rigging, mostly just because I'm not in a big rush. My main models are done, you know, and while, like, yeah, the trainer one, I definitely, because, like, hold on, I'll swap models real quick, because I'll show it to y'all, chat, since this is a slower day. Hold on, let me do this, like, real quick. If I lean, you see the facial hair, right? If I lean back, and my hair just mysteriously decides I don't want to be here anymore. Which is fine, by the way. It's fine. I'm in no rush to fix it. It was literally, I literally discovered it when I was watching a fucking clip, right? No, I'm thankful for Shadzy. Shadzy has done great work on my models, right? Like, Shadzy has generally done, like, great work for my models, and I'm super appreciative of her work. But no, it's literally, like, neither of us noticed it until I was literally watching, like, a fucking clip, and I just noticed, oh my god, it disconnected from my chin. It's more funny than anything, right? It's more funny than anything. Because technically, in lore, Hale's facial hair is, like, technically fake, so. Like, it's technically fake facial hair. It's literally just supposed to be a reference to Bear Tick. It's why the mermaid has facial hair. Which I've considered, I know, like, people mention it, but, like, I think it's, like, still cool having, you know? Like, it's literally just supposed to be a reference to Bear Tick. You know? So it's not even, like, real. It's more, like, it's literally just supposed to be, like, snow. It's literally just, like, sticky snow that's put on the chin. Is what it's supposed to be. Yeah, Songo, I know it's fake. It's fake facial hair. I regret to inform y'all, for those that didn't know, it's not real. It would literally be blue if it was real. It's not real. It's literally sticky snow in lore. No, I just find it funny. I mean, I already told Shadzy, like, not to worry about it, because, like, again, this model is eventually going to get re-rigged, right? it's like it's eventually gonna get redone, so I'm not too worried about it. So I was like, yeah, no, don't stress over that. It's more funny than anything. Cause being like, yeah, no, I'm very like obviously you saw the mermaid, you saw the trainer. Like I got like the what is it? Where is it on my button? There it is. I got the merman one, which this one looks great. I'm very happy with the merman one as well. Let me also adjust it real quick. Hold on. There we go. Hold on. I'm trying to find a good spot because I've been trying to adjust spots here. All right, that's good. Let me record my position real quick. There we go. But yeah, no, I'm really happy. The main thing like that I do need to add to the mermaid model that this model has is I need to eventually update the I need to get the mermaid model updated to have the gills added, because I was always supposed to have gills, but it was like one of those things that was lost in translation. Like the jacket I'm wearing on the trainer model is supposed to be a vest. It was supposed to be a vest, but people kept drawing it as a jacket, so I said, oh, let's draw it a jacket. Though I'd like to get a vest all eventually for it, but yeah, no, the ears and the gills are eventually going to get added to the mermaid model. Also the additional bangs as well. But yeah, no, I'm very happy with this. I remember someone I was watching once rated Lego before I knew him. This was before his current look, and his old model was so bad I couldn't keep watching. I mean, my original merman model, it's hard for me to look back at that, right? Which it's annoying because... well, I say annoying. It's funny because of my channel trailer on YouTube, which I only keep up because it's my most... Like, I should probably redo it. Once I'm back to uploading weekly, because I mean I gotta talk to Songo and Epic at some point about getting that started again on my end. But once things are uploaded back weekly, I'll probably just like update my channel trailer finally on my YouTube side, so like it's not my old merman model and also all my outdated links. At some point. He had a cape that would entirely disconnect from his body when he moved. That's funny. To be fair, with my merman model, like, it also had the fucking fucked up arm where one was just longer than the other for, and I never understood it. I never caught it. It's just funny to think about. It's way worse than your old merman? That's fucking crazy. Like, I like the artwork. Nat did great on the artwork. And the rig, like, at least with the face rig, I thought the face rig was pretty good. Like with the merman. I did actually really like the face rig. But, like, everything else was, like, very stiff. I'm really happy with what I have now. Obviously, I like the updated design. But also the fact that, like, we got fucking bow staff physics. You know? Yeah, but, like... I would say, like, the original one you sent me definitely wasn't the best, but, like, the second one that you sent me, I honestly thought was still pretty good. Like, honestly, like, I think that one was still pretty good. The 2.0 for the Vroid model. I really don't think it was that bad. Was it perfect? No. Was it that bad? Not really. Like, I've seen worse Vroid models. I mean, I'm also just I'm not a 3D VTuber anymore, so, like, it don't, like, matter to me, you know? I've considered getting a 3D model, though, at some point for, like, modding into games. Because I know, like, with, like, Lethal, you can use Vroid models. Like, with, like, Lethal Company. Like, I know, like, you could do that and a bunch of other shit. I also found out how to do the VTuber model thing on Switch. I found out how to do that. So what people are doing, they're literally making a digital webcam using a capture card. You know how much power I'd have? If your fucking model was 3D, Shadzy, I genuinely believe you would need a second PC. Like, I've already talked to Gabe how I eventually want to get a double PC setup. Because I do honestly plan on getting a double PC setup for streaming. So, like, one game's for gaming and the other focus on the actual streaming part. So, like, both computers can, like, relax on CPU shit. But, like, I feel like you would 100%, if you were a 3D VTuber, you would need a second PC. I don't think you could do, like, your model, especially, like, your 4.0 model. Maybe, like, the 3.0, you could get away with it. You know? Like, maybe your 3.0, but your 4.0? Oh, fuck that. That PC is dying. I feel like you'd have to do, like, capture card streams only. On, like, with consoles and shit. I salute 3D artists. I can't do it. I can't do 3D. But, like, the peeps that can, I'm happy for them. I'd like to eventually learn ZBrush, though, you know. Gwen 3.0 has somewhat started, by the way. Oh, boy. Can't wait for hail and property damage. Lamau. I'm looking forward to seeing the updated Gwen. I will still say, and I will stand by, like, all the lore shit with, like, the interactions between Hale and Gwen was still fucking great. I still love that dynamic. That dynamic was awesome. And I will stand by that shit. Okay, the gauntlet's pissing me off now. Oh, Lord, why'd I get DM'd? Oh my lord. Thank you, caffeine. Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you very much. I think Twitch would hurt me if I showed that, but like, thank you. Hey V, how you doing? I did have an exact reference for that one. Nice. Speaking in, nice. Working on her OG form first, but I don't know if that will make into the model yet. Either way, I look forward to seeing it, because I think you do some cool shit. Imagine glazing my friends. Could not be me, except that it was 100% me. I mean, I don't shut up about, like, NRG's art, or Moliday's art, or Nat's art, or Shazzy's art, or Bear's art, or Luna's art, or Plutie's art. Yeah, just all my artist friends. Yeah, I just can't stop glazing. It's almost like I'm friends with really good artists or some shit. Stop glazing me? Nah, I don't think I will. Glaze Songo harder. Songo does good shit. Her GFX works very good, and I really like her editing style. She does good. She does good work in both of them. And her, like, modern art is also, like, really fucking good. Like, genuinely. Like, I think her style is, like, very nice. I still have art from Songo she made back in 2015, by the way. I still have that. I still have all that old art. It's very funny. I have it on my Google Drive. I have other things planned too, but that's being delayed because apparently I extend my curse to others if I give them money. Oh boy. And no, I still have that shit on my fucking hard drive. Or my Google Drive. I keep every piece of fan art given to me. Like, I literally keep every piece. Every piece of fan art I'm ever given, it's on my hard drive. I don't care if it's a stick figure. I don't care. Like, I don't care what it is. If someone's gonna spend the time to do fan art, almost killed Epic at least 3 times at this point just through my curse. But that's like funny though. That's like funny. Bro's too busy driving around with Hatsune Miku, you know? He's gonna experience something eventually. Do something like that. Will that look right? That looks actually not too bad. He's too busy driving with Hatsune Miku, so... You know, all my artist friends are awesome. I mean, they've all, like, influenced my art in all ways, shapes, or form. You know? And, I'm appreciative, you know? I appreciate my friends. I mean, like, I look back at my old digital art, and it's like, wow, this is dog shit. But, like, you know, I look at my modern stuff, I'm like, eh, it's pretty good, it's pretty good, pretty good. Pretty good. That could be better. But, you know. We take what we can get. He's got COVID a second time since I gave him money. Of course he got COVID again. Bro just leaves his house. He's one of the few peeps in this community that touches grass, and he keeps getting sick. Genuinely one of the few peeps that actively touches grass. Especially nowadays, and he keeps getting sick. And I only say this because I care. I only say shit about, like, I only talk shit about the people I really care about. Because at the end of the day, like, if it genuinely, like, you know, if I say something accidentally that, like, actually hurts, you know, I want them to be like, hey, that hurt. I'm like, oh shit, I'm so sorry, you know. You'll know if I care if I, like, make, like, slight jabs. But, like, none of them are meant to be, like, harmful. And if they are, please let me know and I'll stop. Because, I don't want to go too far. If I go too far, let me know. Because I don't wanna be that guy. Okay. We're looking good. We're looking good. Alright, supposed to do like that. I just gotta draw the eyes. The eyes. Yes. Oh, right, also this. There we go. He's a busy guy now. He's a busy guy. I mean, like, when I said I was touching grass, you know, I did mean that. Like, bro's actively out here touching grass, and I'm proud of him, you know? It's good to get out of the house. I mean, I've been trying to a lot lately myself. No, it's good. It's good to get out. Like, I drove for, like, the longest I've ever have, 2-ish weeks ago. When I was, like, picking up, Starshade from the airport and shit. Drove for, like, 6 consecutive hours. It wasn't bad, honestly. Like, when I got onto the highway, like, it was pretty fine. It was more just, like, I'm using my aunt's car right now, right? Because, 1, it uses way less gas than my truck. And 2, my truck's not registered. I don't have the money right now to get it re-registered. Which is why I promote my commissions a lot, exclamation mark Ko-Fi. But, like... the one downside, she doesn't have AC. So, like, the entire time we were driving, it was, like, it was so hot. It was so hot. Other than that, it was fine. I just put on some music. I literally, like, I just watched an entire dude talking about, like, several South Park seasons. Like, most of the time while, like, driving. I've never seen South Park, by the way. I'm just keeping up to date, because I just think it's funny. So one of those shows where, like, I won't watch, but, like, I'll keep up to date on it, because I just think that's funny. How do I draw eyes now? Yeah, it's Blooms. It's Blooms. I was watching multiple of his videos. How do I draw eyes again? Hold on. What's my most recent drawing? I guess my most recent drawing would be the one I did for Shadzy. But I don't have that on this PC. I have it on my laptop. Which, let me just say off the bat, like, fucking coloring via my laptop, I got so lucky that it turned out good with the coloring. Because my laptop's, like, screen is not good with coloring. Like, the colors on them do not look that good. So I got very lucky. I mean, luckily I had refs. Okay, how do I draw eyes again? How I've been drawing them? I gotta double check. Okay. Oh yeah, for the people who didn't see this, this is my most recent drawing. I'm pretty proud of this. I've been trying to mess around with perspective a lot. Like, that's, like, the main thing I've been working on. Is I'm trying new shit, and I'm trying to work on perspective. And I wanted to make sure with this one I got, like, a more unique angle. I know I could have, like, there's a lot of negative space. So looking back, I wish I just moved it, like, a bit more down. So I could draw a bit more of the detail up top and shit. But, like, at the very least, I got to try something new. And I'm satisfied overall with how it turned out. I thought it was pretty good. Because, yeah, no, I meant to draw a lot more during Art Fight, but then life just kind of happened. Specifically, my aunt is still not home. She's still not home. We're hoping she will, at the very least, be back in state soon. That's the most recent update I've gotten, is that we're hoping to bring her back into Maine soon. And then when she's back here, the goal from what I've gathered is get her to a facility that can help her, right? And I'm not going to go super into details. All you really know is that she has constant seizures, fluctuating blood sugar. Like, it's gotten as low as, like, 13. That's the lowest it's ever been. Which, for those that don't know, that is, like, very close to being dead for blood sugar. And just a bunch of other things. From what I've gathered, though, luckily blood sugar seems to be stable again. Like, I don't know what the treatment they've been doing, but, like, they finally got to a point where it's stable and it's not getting as low as fucking 13. Which is good. And the goal is to hopefully get her home and then hopefully get her into a facility here that she will probably stay at and then eventually become an in and out patient. So, like, she can actually come home. The goal is to hopefully get her home by the end of September. That's the hope. And I'm trying to remain positive because obviously, I've been home alone for 3.5 months. Soon to be 4 months. We're getting close to 4 months. Actually, no. No, it's actually been... Shit, it's actually been 4.5 months. Yeah, no, it was mid-May. Shit, yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's been 4.5 months. It's been 4.5 months that I've been alone. And I can now proudly say I fucking hate it. I don't like living alone. This kind of actually sucks. Right? Because if I'm not, like, if I don't leave my house, I don't talk to people. And it doesn't help that, like, my work, right? My work, with my job, I work alone. I work in a building alone. So literally what happens is that there have been literal days, like the majority of last week, I didn't see another, I barely saw another human being, right? Luckily, obviously yesterday I had phone shit I had to take care of, so I saw my folks. Also showed my brother the Lego Batman game. He's very excited for that because we both grew up with Lego Batman on the Wii, so we're very excited for that game. But yeah, no, it kind of fucking sucks. Welcome back, Ty. My name is Hailstone, not Gill Whiskers. But yeah, no. Work in progress. Work in progress. Just hoping for the best, you know? Hoping for the best and just trying to make it through until she can come home. Because then when she's home, obviously she'll be doing a lot better. And also, I'll be able to do my caretaking job again. And hopefully actually have a livable wage again. You know? That would be the goal. Okay, I'm trying to think. Is the line art clean? I appreciate it, man. I really do. I very much appreciate it. Like I said, I'm just remaining optimistic, because that's the best you can do in these kinds of scenarios. Grab that. Oh, shit. You, get out of here. Driving in my truck right after a beer. Hey, that bump is shaped like a deer. I have that shit stuck in my head. Bro. I kid you not, though, when we were driving, right? Me, Ian, I think it was me, Ian, Starshade, and Kobe. We were in the same car. And literally driving down, I was just singing that fucking song. Driving in my trunk right after a beer. And then I think eventually a TF2 version got suggested to me via YouTube, where it's like, I think it was like, charging with my shield right after Scrumpy. And then after I saw that, I saw the top comment, and it was the fucking two idiot Germans, the fucking server blight guys. We're like, bro, this slaps. And then literally in their fucking teaser, like their upcoming teaser, which I'm assuming their teasers are now just standalone mini episodes for server blight now, because their teaser literally had fucking nothing to do with the actual episode that came out. Literally had a dude in the fucking game chat singing the damn song, and then it was great. Speaking of server blight, it's now an ARG. It's now an ARG. They turned Server Blight into an ARG, dude. They turned fucking Server Blight into an ARG. And it's like, oh my god. First of all, if you've not seen Server Blight, go watch it. It is literally like my obsession with TF2. Like, I love, like, for those that don't know, TF2 is like one of the games I've played the longest. I fucking love TF2. It's one of my favorite games of all time, and eventually my goal is to have a medic ult for my model. Hold on, I think I have it. Where is it? Medic. There it is. I drew this outfit concept for the short stack model a while ago because this is my medic loadout in TF2. And the goal is to eventually get this for both short stack and also the trainer outfits. I want this more than fucking anything. Because, again, for those that don't know, I love TF2. TF2 is like one of my favorite games of all time, and I need this in my life so badly. I need this. I need this fucking outfit for my model so badly. So badly. Medic! You know, Medic is literally one of my favorite characters in all of gaming. Like, TF2 Medic, I fucking love Medic. He's one of the few characters I've cosplayed. And I'd like to do it again one day, because I would like to actually make the Medigun. Because there's only 2 characters I've genuinely cosplayed in my life. I've cosplayed, Medic, and I've cosplayed Ash Williams from Ash vs. Evil Dead, which is one of my favorite shows of all time. Which I'd like to do a watch party. Once the server purge is over, which, as a reminder, chat, a Discord server purge is happening very soon. If you guys want to survive the purge, make sure you say something and I want to stay. As long as you've done that once, we've had a few people do it multiple times, don't do that. Just do it once, we're able to mark you so we don't kick from the purge. And if you aren't on the server already, exclamation mark Discord. Hey, Starheart. How you doing? How you doing? Got it? I'll do it again. Don't do it again, please. Don't do it again. Oh, yeah, no, it's all caffeine. Trust me, I've drawn myself as worse. DeviantArt ruined me. Anyway, Medic is my beloved, and one day I'll get an outfit alt for Medic. One day. Oh, that's gonna bug me. Hold on. Much better. Much better. I tried to find Sonic fan art as a child. And, Anyway. I was into drawing once until I went to DeviantArt. I was happy once! I tried to find Sonic fan art. And then my younger self was not mentally prepared for the awful things they were going to encounter. And it's ruined me ever since. And this is why I am very avid about parents setting up parental shit on their computers. So, kids don't go through the shit I went through. Send something on Discord? Oh, thanks for that. You've been saved from the purge. You've been saved from the purge, Starheart. You will not be purged. I've thought about it. I'm genuinely thinking what I'm going to do next Saturday, because next Saturday is the purge is going to happen. I'm literally just going to hop in a VC. Alright, I'm going to hop in a VC probably before stream. And I'm going to play, like, Squid Game music. And then just, like, start kicking people. And it's going to be really funny. I'm going to laugh my ass off. I'm easy to entertain. Squid Game! we go. The Rapture. The fucking Rapture. What an amazing way to put it. No, like I said, we're not banning people. I've had to say this. No, we're not banning people. We're literally just kicking inactive people. That's it. If you get kicked, you can always come back. Like, there's nothing stopping you from coming back. Unless you're a minor, then get the fuck out. But yeah, no. Other than that, like, there's nothing fucking preventing peace from coming back. We'll point and laugh if you forget to send a message in the channel and I come back after the purge, though. Talk about a minor inconvenience. Oh, I'm back. I'm back to the fish. I'm back to the fish. Hello. I've returned to the fish. Songa Mom requested mermaid. Hi, Songa Mom. Hell yeah. Also, you're fine, Caffeine. Trust me. Like, if you ever want to know where my comfortability is when it comes to drawings, literally just, like, send me a message. That's, like, it's no big deal. Like, genuinely. Like, if you're like, hey, you know, like, oh, you know, like, I don't know what your comfort level is. You can always shoot me a DM. I'm not gonna, like, bite. If you ever got questions, just shoot me something. Make fan art for you? Yeah, I mean, I genuinely, like, do you enjoy it? That's the thing. Yes, I do. Fan art is hell bites though. I do bite. I am very bratty. It's why I'm single. No one can handle me. This is why I have to ship myself with my own OC. It's so I can continue to do bratty stuff. Hi, Edible. It's been a second. How you doing? There we go. Yeah, no, like, generally, like, fan art's the nicest thing anyone could do for me. Like, genuinely, like, any piece I get, it's why I literally make the fan art slideshow thing on my model now. Because originally it was gonna be for alerts in that corner. But as time has gone on, I'm like, I think I'll probably just keep it the fan art slideshow. Like, I'll probably, like, change how it looks at some point, but I like having it. I like having it in the corner. It's nice, it's nice. But it's just a nice way to show off artists. And eventually, when it comes to the bubble, there's two plans I have for it. One, Water Gang peeps, I've said this already, Water Gang peeps are allowed to put in any image and or GIF that they want on the Jouch when I'm not in collabs. Because obviously right now I just have Beartick, Cubchew, and Nico. And then the other thing I want to do is eventually I want to get the stream avatar thing. Like, you know, like on some streams they have like the Pokemon. Like I know Snacks has it, where she has like the Pokemon around the bottom where like it represents a viewer or something. I eventually, when I get the spare income, I want to do that. I think it's like 15 bucks. I think to for that thing. So I'll probably pick it up at some point when I get the money, so I can have like stream avatars going around into the Jouch. I'm okay exploring my free games and eating popcorn to Roblox drama. Oh boy, the Roblox. I try to actively avoid internet drama nowadays, for my own well-being. But like watching the Roblox shit, I'm just like, is it that hard to just make good decisions? That bothers me. That looks better. Perfect. Now I just gotta shade it. I'm just saying, I don't think it's that hard to, like, literally... Dang, Hale, when we say go fuck yourself, we didn't mean like that! Would you be shocked, Chad, if I told you there's only ever been, I think, 3 lewd drawings of Hale? There's only ever been 3. I know, shocking. Sadly, good decisions don't outweigh wallets. It's sad. It's really sad. Did 2? Oh, right. In that case, there's 5. In that case, there's 5. The very small amount. And one of them literally just was a commission that started the whole Hale x Nico thing. So for context, I don't know. Nico, I'll share him on stream real quick. Nico. Hey, looks great, Songo. Oh, now 6. Oh my lord. But no, Nico is my OC Phantom N, right? Let me grab him real quick. Where's the fucking bastard? There he is. There's my boy. Literally my longest lasting OC. Right? Literally longest lasting OC. And in lore, he's the reason why Hale's a woman. Because he literally just said, whoa, pipe bomb be upon ye. And then estrogen pipe bomb in mailbox. And then boom, woman. That's the lore, by the way. For those that didn't know that, that's the lore. And, yeah, no. Eventually, what ended up, he synthesized the estrogen himself. He did! He did! He did do that. And literally what we ended up doing, right? We ended up doing, is NRG had commissions open. And, I didn't know what the fuck to do. So I literally was just there. I think I was at work. I think I was literally at work thinking, like, shit, what the fuck do I commission from NRG, right? Because NRG usually saves me a commission slot. Because I've commissioned them a lot. Like, a lot. I mean, I've commissioned them. Let me open. I literally have a folder that's just NRG commissions on my computer, by the way. For context. For context. So let me fucking open this shit. NRG has made me a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 fucking pieces. 16 drawings. NRG keeps eating my money. One of them's technically not even for me. One of them was made for Songo. So, there's an elusive NRG Songo drawing out there. Have fun trying to find it. But, no, I literally was trying to figure out what the fuck to commission. And then I was like, fuck it. Literally. No, I literally was just like, hey, draw Hale and Nico together. Also make it and then that's how the ship started, by the way. That's how it literally started. Then I paid a lot of artists for more art. Literally, sure, why not? Literally was. Because in lore, it literally was just like, oh, hey, I'll have, you know, Phantom N, aka Nico, has always been part of my lore. Pay me, shit, right? Yeah, if y'all want the funny Songo NRG drawing, go pay Songo. It's on my hard drive. I still have it. I don't know if Gabe ever got it though. I don't remember. Did I ever give it to Gabe? I might have. It's out there though. If y'all ever want to see Embor Songo. Anyways, but, yeah, no. That's how the ship started. Was literally just I paid NRG for art. And then the fucking shenanigans that have happened after it. So if y'all ever question the ship, literally blame NRG. Don't actually. They made good ship. Yeah, that's fair. All my OCs are skeletons. I just like to simplify things. I have a lot of OCs. I have a lot. Hold on, I'll share. I have a lot. I have a list. I still gotta redesign a bunch of my OCs. So I have my OC Nia here, who's like my original Sona. She was literally my original Sona that I decided to make, like, eventually after, eventually I decided to make her more into her own thing. Into her, like, her own character. And I based her off a, like, a more stumpy lumpfish with, like, the tail fin and shit. OCs are fun. They are. They are. So, yeah, no, I literally self-insert after self-insert. Yeah, no, Nina was, like, not Nina. Nia. Hey, Rom, how you doing? Nia here was literally my original Sona, and I redesigned her to literally have my original fucking Greek symbol spotted. Well, it's on my shoulder. I've had the Omega symbol on my left shoulder the entire time for all my models. How you doing, Rom? But yeah, no, I decided to turn Nia into her own, like, my OC, and I updated her design, and I'm really happy with how she turned out, because she, like, not only has the original colors that I had for my Sona, but also, the hair, right? Been on Guilty Gear for hours. Nice! Yeah, no, Nia became her own OC. I have my boy, Guardian Isaac, who, is literally canonically, Hale's guardian angel. And I'm very happy with this drawing, by the way. I want to point out, this drawing fucks. I'm so proud of this drawing. This is still, to this day, one of my most proud drawings. I'm very happy with it. I think it turned out fucking amazing. So, you know, this one goes hard. This is another one of my OCs. Then we have, Pines. We have my OC Pines, who's Military Pineapple Man, based off my cousin. Which his redesign was, like, very simple. Like, I barely, like, redesigned him. I just gave him, like, some... Just updated, like, the logo on his side. He's literally Exploding Pineapple Man. And I'm very happy with the concept. I'm still redesigning one of my other OCs. I have a few I'm still working on redesigning. I do got, Nick Stone. I got him as well. Very happy with how this turned out. I'm sure you can see clear inspirations. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. And then, finally, the one I have off the top of my head. Oh, yeah. I also got Stanley and Brong. I got Stanley and Brong here. Very happy with this piece. Very happy with how it turned out. Very JoJo inspired. Very JoJo inspired. And then finally, where is he? Where is he? We have my boy Typhoon, which literally anytime you do any of, like, any commands in my chat, right? This for, like, my bots. This is who controls, like, my bot account. Canonically, this man in right here. I'm very happy with this design as well. Cause, like, originally, Hale's, I literally reused Hale's old, armor design. Because Hale was very much, before it was Hale's Omega Chris, right? Before it was, Hailstone, and I went for the more ice aesthetic. I originally went with, like, a Mega Man Cyborg Sona, right? Before I went to Ice, and then Merfolk. And I literally reused the armor design I had for Typhoon. Because, I really liked the armor design. And also, I wanted to, you know, do some cool shit. I had some really cool concepts and shit. And yeah, no, I'm very happy with Typhoon. I think Typhoon looks fucking great. I like talking about my OCs, and I don't get a chance to talk about them very often. I like talking OCs. And before anyone asks, yes, y'all have permission to draw whatever you want. You guys are allowed to draw whatever you want with them. What's the main plot story of your avatar? So, the main story, like the TLDR, is literally merman in the Arctic, steals a modded Switch, and also, a genetically modified frog, Paul, and streams video games online. It's the simple TLDR of my lore. And then eventually, pipe bomb and mailbox, merman become mermaid, and then fish titties. That's the simple explanation of my lore. I could go into more detail, but, like, that's, like, the very, like, simple TLDR. Merman gets Switch, gets frog, gets pipe bomb, boom, booba. That's the lore, baby! Arfight's been the one place I felt safe to yap about my OC lores recently. That's valid. I'm hoping next year I'll be able to actually, like, go ham on Artfight. Because I had, like, a few pieces that I were working on, but I never finished them because there's a bunch of shit happening in my life. And while Artfight's over, my goal is to, like... My goal is to eventually, My goal is to eventually fucking, finish all those pieces. Because I felt awful. Because, like, I had a few people hit me with art attacks. And I'm like, oh, fuck. Because, like, life kept happening and I wanted to attack back, but I wasn't able to finish them in time. Can upload an art fight anytime. Noted. So, yeah, no, the goal is to, at the very least, while our fight may be over, to finish the pieces I started before our fight ended, and also understand our fight more. Well, yeah, no, because, like, people actually gave me attacks on our fight, and I'm like, oh, fuck. When I realized that I wasn't going to be able to finish it in time. So, I at the very least want to make sure they get their pieces. But why I finished Shadzy's piece, and I also got a few other peeps I gotta hit up at some point. Because, like I said, while it may, like, be over, I wanna make sure that peeps get the art they rightfully deserve. Oh, art fights, literally, you draw OCs for one another. You know? Nice Shadsy. Alright, I'm happy with this one. I'm happy with this. Ugh. Dope. Oh, wait. Fuck. I almost forgot. The patterns. Hold on. Hey, Scrub Boy, how you doing? I almost forgot the patterns. Hold on. Hi, Jess. How's my favorite Jess? How's my favorite Jess? It doesn't have to be exact, it just has to be like a general pattern. I lived? Hey, I'm happy you're alive. Living is kind of awesome. Living kind of le cool, especially when it's my friends. My friends living kind of best. Big fan. Okay, let me save this here. Valak. I was gonna make sure to save that as a Photoshop file so I can make sure that's properly edited later. I'm happy lived. Also, that drink of coffee, very much, I'm gonna be right back. I need to use the restroom. Also, chat, now that this is taken care of, I'm gonna draw probably just some random shit for the remainder of the stream. If you guys got some, like, Hail suggestions or OC suggestions for just some ideas for me to draw for the remainder of the stream, we'll do that. I'll be right back. Put your suggestions in chat. 1 sec.
And now, a word from our sponsor. You better listen to Ego Orb.
Laser beams from the.
I really need to get more. If y'all are friends of mine, send me more ads. Send me more ads, or not ads, promos. My way. So I have more stuff to play while I'm AFK, and also help promote shit to my friends. Or like promote my friends to my viewers. Draw an apple. Shit, you so right. You so right. Because I know it's a nice way to be like, hey, these people are cool. You should go follow them. Nah, shit, you right. You're so right. Alright. Now that those are situated, what are we drawing? What are we drawing? I'm just trying to think, right? I'm trying to think what to draw. That's a elephant chess. True. Trying to think. What do I do? I really like I want to take a quick break from commission work before I start, because after Adam's commissions, the only other commission I have is Songos. I want to take a break from work on commission work before working on that. I'm trying to think, is there any OCs I have that I need to like redraw? Or like, I think draw in my style. Oh, that would not go well. Let me tell you off the bat, like, when it comes to, like, replicating other people's styles, I'm not good. I am not good in any way, shape, or form. I kind of bad at that. I'm kind of bad at that. Trying to think. What do I do here? I don't know. I don't know. So I think we might call it. I think we might call it good for now, just because I can't really think of anything else to do. Which is fine. I'll figure out something on my end. And I might do like a draw session on the server later once I figure out something. But that's fine. That's fine. In the meantime, who's live? Who's live? We can send you guys to. So yeah, no, if you're an artist and want to work on some art later, head on over to the server. As a reminder, chat, if y'all are on the server, and you have not said you want to stay yet, make sure to do so, because we're doing a purge soon. Head to updates. Let's send you guys to Heidi, because she's apparently doing artwork today. And, you know, that'd be smart. For those on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all tomorrow with Pokemon. Take care, YouTube.